Hi everyone, I am so happy to be here with you. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Awesome. Today I want to talk about 3 signs that you are ready to start dating again. I answered these 3 questions for myself before I even attempted to start really seriously dating. One is, are you over the past? Are you over an ex? Are you over a circumstance? Good. 2, are you ready to start dating and happy about it? You're not scared. You might be a little nervous, but 2, you're ready. You're happy. It's exciting to you. And 3, you are comfortable in your own skin. You're comfortable in your own company. You love who you are. And now you're ready to share the life, the peacefulness, and the comfort that you've created for yourself. So those are the 3 things. And now I want to talk about some of those. Number 1, are you over an ex? Are you over an old relationship that you had? Are you over circumstances that were in your way, preventing you from really being open to a new relationship? And are you ready to change how you perceive dating? This is all on me. These are my things. Now, you may find some different things, but I'm giving you 3 reasons that made me know that I was ready to start dating again. These are my 3 reasons. You may have other reasons, or you may decide you never want to date again. I know so many people who have had such bad traumatic relationships, they don't ever want to date again. They don't want to put themselves in that situation. They haven't healed from it, and that's fine. I've been in some pretty bad relationships, and it's been rough. But I know that there are good men out there, good people out there, and I want to find that before I leave this earth. I want to find somebody who I can mesh with, who I can share with, who I can have a companionship with. So I put myself back out here in the dating field. And one of the mistakes I'm not going to make is to make that person everything to me. When I say that, it's like I would put everything aside to put them first. Or I would try and fix them, because the men I was dating were broken men. They were broken, and I was trying to fix them and heal them and make them see life as a better place to be. And that's not my job to do. When you're in a relationship, it's supposed to be something 2 people go into with the same thoughts and likeness of what they want in a relationship. It shouldn't be one person ruling over another person, telling them how the relationship is going to go. It needs to be a shared experience between 2 people who enjoy the time they're spending with the other person. But see, I would put those people first, and it caused me to miss a lot of things that I wanted to do. And because a lot of times the people I was with, just, they weren't very sociable, or they had issues that made me uncomfortable being around them, around people I knew, only because they had no filter, they had no patience, and I didn't want someone to see what I was working on. I didn't want somebody to see my project. But these guys that I had dated were projects. I was trying to create a perfect man out of this rough rock I had, and that rock was not budging. So that's all done and over with. I don't want no more rocks. I'm not trying to fix anybody. And so the second thing was, did I get excited thinking about meeting new people? And yeah, I started getting excited. I'm like, summer's coming. I want to do things. I want to be out there. And I said, I want to find somebody, whether it was a man or a woman, I really didn't care. I just wanted to have that companionship with someone who we saw each other as equals, not one higher or lower than the other, but as equals. And so, yeah, I got excited about wanting to date. I sure did, about meeting new people and all that stuff. And I wanted to try something different. I wanted to meet someone who was right with me and the things that we wanted to do and how we wanted to live our lives. And, you know, even if we were just end up as friends, but still have some fun times. You know, I'm not looking, you know, I'll put it like this. I'm not in that frame of mind, oh, I got to get married. No, I'm more in a frame of mind. I want someone in my life who I can trust and maybe build something with, you know. But the marriage thing, that was in my younger days, where when I dated, I was looking for love and a home life and a marriage, because I wanted to be loved or whatever. But now that I know I love myself, I don't care who loves me and who doesn't, really. So that's on that part, you know. And then, like I say, the third thing that really made me know I was ready to start dating was the fact that I am really so happy with myself, and I want to share the happy me with someone else who's looking to share the happy them with someone else. You see what I'm saying? Two like-minded people looking for the same thing to share their happiness, their joys with someone else. I'm not looking for a home. I'm not looking for a marriage, a husband or whatever. I'm looking for fun. I'm looking for someone to help, or not help, but someone to bring joy in my life, not take away the joy that I have given to myself. And that's more than anything what I'm looking for. And that's why I decided I'm ready to date. You know, before I tried to date, before I was ready, before I had really gotten into this happy place that I'm at being alone, I tried to date. I talked to a guy for 2 months, and we were hitting it off, but then I decided I'm not ready. I wasn't ready because I got too happy about him. And I didn't want myself to get caught up in somebody else. I wanted to stay caught up in myself. And I'm not saying in a relationship you should be selfish, but you shouldn't let a relationship take over who you are and what it is that you want to do in life. You know, we are all different people, and there should never be a reason in life that your spouse, your mate, your companion takes away everything that you want to do. That's not fair. That's not being a caring person when you do that. So when you meet someone, you share, the same goals, you share experiences that are similar. You can't meet somebody and you're so opposite that you're fighting about the opposite stuff, So, but that's what I chose. Those 3 things are what I chose to determine if I was ready to date again or not. Now, like I said, some people, they don't want to date. When they get over 60, you can forget it. They don't want to date no more. They don't want to be in a relationship. They want nothing but to be alone and be happy. And now that my whole mindset has changed about who I am, I'm ready. I am so ready, because if it doesn't fit for me, I know how to let it go. If it's not fitting my direction that I want for my life, I can let it go. So, and that's the best part about it. I'm not fearful of being alone. And that's, I think, what held me in so many relationships for the long term that I was in them was the fact I was scared to be by myself. I was scared to be alone. I was scared because I didn't know myself, first of all. And so sometimes being alone by yourself, you get to know who you are. And I know who I am, and I know that I like me. I'm a good person, and I like who I am. And so now I want to meet a like-minded person like myself and just share adventures, explore whatever time left we have here. And that's what I want to do. So I hope this video gave you guys over 60 something to think about, because it's fun. It's fun to date, and even if it goes nowhere, you got to meet somebody. You got to see that there's other people out there that think like you and all that good stuff. So I'm gonna end the video here. I hope you guys have a great day, great weekend coming up soon. And I'll be talking to you guys in the next video. Take care. I love you. Mwah.